Answer your question. I think everything in life is a risk. Marrying Jessica and Jessica marrying me is a risk. We could have made mistakes that would put us not married. And that's the equivalent of like a business, shutting down. The marriage shuts down. I think having kids is a risk. What if we were terrible parents? And, but there's risk and there's reward. The reward of marrying Jessica is I've had a great life with her and I couldn't ever imagine me with anyone else. I hope she feels the same way. Probably not. Having kids is a risk because what if I was a terrible dad? What if I was the dad my dad was to me? What a terrible, terrible risk that would have been. But the return on that choice has been amazing kids who have changed our lives dramatically. Coming to a company is a risk. Not coming to a company is a risk. Leaving the company you were at before is a risk. Choosing what school you go to or your kids go to school, everything is a risk. So I could have gone to a different jiu-jitsu school. And I'm certainly wouldn't have been where I'm at now because I believe I'm with the best team and the best professor there is. So I think everything's a risk. So I like to weigh out what is the return. I like to play the what if game. If I do this, what if? What happens? What's next? So I like every aspect, driving to work is a risk. You might not come home, right? Staying at home and not driving, you might die in your home, but that's unrealistic. That's not really likely. So it's the risk, it's the reward. And again, you can only control as much as you control. I can't control this jerk driver that runs me over. I can't control that. If he's going to run me over and it's my time, it's my time. But I'm not going to be, sitting at home afraid to drive because of the risk. So I think everything is a risk. And I think everything you have to choose carefully what you want to do. And then you just let nature take its course to a certain degree. You control as much as you can control. And for the most part in my life, I've done well in my career because I think I've made wise decisions. I think some things were lucky. I left companies on their way out and I left at the right time. That was risky. It worked out. So I think you control a lot of your risk, but you can't control all of it. If you think you can, you're going to be set up for failure.